Okay, so if you did not tell by the preview pictures, we are making authentic Mexican chili rellenos. They are my favorite. These are going to be really keto friendly. So how I'm going to start off, this is a comal. You guys can roast it on your flame if you want it, but this is just what we have, and I line it with foil. And I heat up the comal and I let the peppers roast. You're going to notice they're going to start turning colors. You're going to hear some crackling and popping. Your house is going to smell amazing. And yeah, so you're just going to keep on cooking them until they all get kind of roasted. And I'll show you what you kind of want the pepper to look like when it's done. But guys, this is one of my favorite dishes, and you guys are going to absolutely love it. It goes perfect with some cauliflower rice. So here you go. This is what the pepper is going to look like. So you can tell it's all nice and roasted. You're going to go ahead and get yourself a little shopping bag, and you are going to toss your roasted peppers inside the shopping bag, and you just tie it in a knot. And just throw it on your counter for, 10-15 minutes, because they're going to steam in that bag, and you're going to go ahead and actually peel off the skin. We're going to start on our batter. So what we're going to do is I used 6 eggs, but we only use the egg white at first. So you're going to go ahead and separate it. Just letting you guys know, I'm like not a baker or anything, I just try my best. So yeah, I'm going to go through, I'm going to separate the white from the yolk, and I'm going to put it in my mixer bowl, whatever. If you have a hand mixer, that works just as well. This is just what I have. So you're going to go ahead and separate everything, and you're going to put your blender on and whisk it. It's going to get nice and like fluffy, like almost like a cloud, okay? Once you notice that, it takes some time. It took probably, I don't know, I want to say like 7 or 8 minutes to really get that thick, fluffy consistency that I wanted. Once you get that fluffy consistency, you'll see it. It looks like a cloud. You're going to start slowly adding the yolks back into the bowl. So you see how it's that real fluffy, white, cloudy texture. With the stand mixer still going, or your mixer still going, just slowly add in each one of the egg yolks. So this is what your mixture is going to look like. It's like a cake batter, but it's just egg, because that's what we're going to use to bread our peppers. I'm going to fill mine with Chihuahua cheese. You can use whatever cheese you have on hand. Just watch the carbs. I'm also going to throw some onions in a couple of them as well, but I'll show you that when we get to it. So my honey is here. He is my lovely assistant. Yeah, so he's going to go through and he's going to peel off all like the burnt pieces. And as he's doing that, he'll kind of pull off the skin, and then he's going to make a slit down the side with his thumb. You do not want to go all the way down or like go right through. You want to kind of just make a pocket to hold your ingredients. Now you can choose to fill these with whatever your heart desires. We usually just do cheese, and I like to throw some onion in mine. Or you can put meats, rice, whatever floats your boat, be creative. But yeah, so we're just going to put cheese and onion. Your onion's going to be raw, and the cheese slices, it's not going to be shredded because it'll actually melt through, and we don't want that. So they're going to be pretty thick. I don't know, probably like, I don't know, like a ½ inch thick slices, and you just fill them up, with whatever amount you want in there. You could use some toothpicks to go ahead and seal these closed. I did not have any. I had like skewer sticks, so that's what we used. Always be careful, especially if you're feeding these to children. Try to, watch out where that, that stick is. So you see Leo made that slit down the side, and now he's adding some cheese, and he's going to use that skewer to kind of sew it closed, pinch it closed. So yeah. It's coming along. It's a little time consuming, but the whole meal is a little time consuming, but it's really, really good, and it really has that authentic taste to it. And not only does it have the taste, it has the smell, and it's really inexpensive, guys. I know eating keto can be pricey, but this is a really inexpensive meal. So here is what the actual cheese slices look like, and how we kind of just made almost like a pita pocket. And you're going to take the skewer and just kind of lace it through to kind of just close up the pocket, so nothing comes out. And then what he's also going to do, so I'm showing you, so how it kind of went in, I like weaved in and out. We're going to go ahead, we're using a cast iron skillet. You can use whatever pan you have. We're going to take some vegetable oil. You can use whatever oil you have. And we're going to start warming it up while we finish preparing the rest of the peppers. Because you don't want to drop the pepper into cold oil. It's going to get mushy. It's going to be messy. So make sure your oil is heated up. So I'm just telling you, I've done it before and it was a mess and you're going to get aggravated. So make sure your oil gets nice and warm. Like I said, he is going to drop some onion in here. The onion is going to be raw. It's going to go ahead and fry up with the cheese and the pepper with the oil. Tastes phenomenal. Like I said, you can put whatever you want, but I really like the way the onion comes out with this. All right, now for the fun part. You go ahead and you're dipping your pepper into the batter. We have a little plate here to catch the drippings, and you just drop it into the hot oil. You're gonna see behind there's a few already made, sitting on a plate with a paper towel to absorb the oil. Try to keep the stem on there, guys, so make it easier for you to flip them. Be careful because there's gonna pop. You don't want to get burned. It's gonna be really hot. So you just flip them over, and when that's one side looks like that, you just go ahead and flip it over to the other one. And I think they probably take 4 or 5 minutes total cooking time in the oil, not very long at all. And here is it all plated up. We put a little bit of sour cream drizzle and a couple slices of avocado. And I'm going to have Leo go ahead and cut into them so you could actually see what they look like on the inside. This is such a great meal. If you're having company, this would be such a treat for them. And like I said, very inexpensive. So hopefully you guys give it a try and you love it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.